The Toyota Tundra Hybrid has arrived. Well, very soon anyway. What is it and what is it going to cost you? Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Robmotive FST. And that's right, the new Toyota Tundra Hybrid has arrived. Well, in the spring. It's going to be available in the spring this year. But what is it? What does it have? And what do you get for that extra money? And there is some extra money. Well, first of all, it is a V6 twin turbo paired with an electric motor, hence the hybrid part of it. That addition is going to add $3,400 to the price. Now, you can only get it on the limited trim and above. So you can't get it on the SR, SR5, or anything less than the limited. So it's going to cost you $3,400 more for the privilege of driving this hybrid Tundra. So what do you get for that $3,400? Well, number one, and of course, probably of most interest, is fuel economy. You're going to get 22 miles per gallon combined if you buy the two-wheel drive version. Now, that is 7 miles per gallon over the existing 15 mile per gallon combined rating on the V8. 7 miles per gallon. I don't know. If you go with the four-wheel drive version, you're going to get 21 miles per gallon combined. So you lose 1 mile per gallon. Big deal. Not that big of a deal for me. If you're into four-wheel drive or you need four-wheel drive, you're not going to lose a lot by going to it. So that's pretty cool. What does that equate to? That 22 miles per gallon combined? That's 20 miles per gallon in the city, which actually is pretty impressive. I do like that in a full-size truck. And it's 24 miles per gallon on the freeway. Again, pretty impressive for the Toyota Tundra, seeing that I think the highest I was ever able to get on the freeway was about 16.4 or 16.9, something like that. And that's if I was easy on the accelerator. But it's not mind-blowing and it's not world-class leading. Why? Because Ford, with their hybrid, I think they call it the Power Boost, actually gets 3 and 2 miles per gallon better. So I'm not sure that Toyota really met their world-beating philosophy, and I can tell you that my mind is not blown. I mean, I'm happy that they're improving on it, but still, it's not the mind-blowing Tundra that we were promised. Now, what about power? Because that's the next important thing, at least to me. If I have to go to a hybrid, and eventually I don't think we're going to have a choice down the road, maybe beyond my driving years, but eventually you're not going to have a choice other than a hybrid and then ultimately an electric. But let's talk about the power. Combined horsepower, and that is due to the marrying of the electric motor with the V6 twin turbo, 437 horses. Not too bad. Not too bad, but better is the 583 pound-feet of torque. That should feel pretty darn powerful in the full-size truck, I would think. That is going to translate to faster speed or faster acceleration off the line. Now that's assuming, of course, that Toyota doesn't go with the typical built-in lag somehow that they seem to like, particularly in the Toyota Tacoma. They've got so much lag in the Toyota Tacoma that it kills the driving experience. You have to go to aftermarket accessories to get rid of that so that the truck is actually what it should be and fun to drive. Now, what about other models out there? There is another, the Ram e-Torque. Now, if you're not aware, on this channel, I recently bought a brand new 2022 Ram. Now, I did not go with the e-Torque because I did not want the hybrid version. I just didn't want it. I wanted to maintain the naturally aspirated V8 the old school V8, because I wanted the horsepower and I wanted the torque. But even the Ram's e-torque gets 2 miles per gallon better, and that's of course combined, than Toyota's new hybrid twin turbo. I don't get it. I don't understand how they came out with all this hype and talk about being a world-beating truck, and they're behind 2 others. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. To me, when you claim that it's going to be world-beating, that means that there can't be any other out there that is better, because you're getting beat. So what they did is they came out with a truck, I think, that is really just equivalent to some of the others out there. I mean, let's be honest. When we're talking 2 or 3 miles per gallon, is that a big deal? Yeah, if you use it for work or you drive tons and tons of miles, it could become significant down the road. But ultimately, it's probably not that big of a deal. And I think the truck that Toyota has come out with in the remodeled hybrid Tundra is just equivalent to everything else. They didn't do anything to be world-class leading, if you will. So I think Toyota is really just following the same path that they have all along. They build trucks that are hopefully reliable. You know, there are some issues with this turbo system they've put in. Doesn't sound to be widespread at the moment, but time will tell on that. And I can only wonder what's going to happen with the hybrid part of it, the electric motor part of it that they put in. I can only imagine what it's going to cost to work on that truck if something goes wrong with that hybrid motor. You're going to have to pull the engine or pull the transmission, pull them apart, unless they designed it in such a way that it can just be unbolted and removed. But you know that's probably not going to be the case. Let's talk about pricing. What is the base price for this brand new twin turbo hybrid? $53,995. I don't think that's horrible. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of money for a truck, but all trucks are expensive these days. You know, you're hardly able to find anything less than mid-40s to $50,000 just at the base level. So they're not horrible with pricing, but you know when this hybrid comes out, there's going to be a rush for it, just like there has been for the twin turbo V6. And you're going to see dealer markups and dealer premiums. I suspect they're going to be somewhere in the $5,000 to $10,000 range, just like it is now. So really, that price is going to be somewhere around the 59, or rather 54 plus 5, so 59,000 on up to $64,000 for this truck if you want to be one of the first ones to own it. I would say wait for a couple reasons. One, let's find out if it's reliable. And two, don't pay the premium price. Wait until they're out there in population. The dealers have them, and you can get it for what it should be. Anyway, that's the scoop. That's the new Toyota Tundra Hybrid. It's supposed to be arriving in the spring, and it's going to cost you an extra $3,400. Leave a comment. Let me know. Have you been holding out for the hybrid? Is this enough to tilt the scale to make you buy the new Toyota Tundra Hybrid as opposed to a couple at least of the others that actually do better? I think the Chevy does a little better as well. Leave a comment. Let me know. I'd be curious. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. RamBox, all about my 2021 Toyota Tacoma. And RamBox JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.